this is the look for today's tutorial. I call this Purple Haze and a Smoky City. So if you guys like to see how I achieve this look, just keep watching and I hope you guys enjoy it. Talk to you later. Okay, you guys, so I've already started on this eye. I've completed the entire shadows, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started on this eye. Now, my face has been primed with the Milk of Magnesia. My eyebrows have already been done, as well as my eyelid has been primed with the E.L.F. eyelid primer. So the first thing I'm going to have are these two Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eyeliner pencils. The first color is in 0 and it's just a black color, and the second one is in the color Empire and it's in purple. Okay, and so these are going to serve as the base for our eyeshadows. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by just carving or kind of shaping the way I want the shadows to shape, or the way I want it to shape. And I'm just doing like a wing actually. Okay, and then I'm just going to drag it on over. It doesn't have to be neat because we're going to be blending these out anyway. Okay. And then I'm only coming over so far, about right there. And then I'm going to come and do the same thing in the inside. And I'm only going to go up as far as the natural crease part right there, or maybe a smidgen above it. Yes. Okay. And so I'm going to do like that. Okay. So it looks something like this. It looks funny, but this is it right here. And let's just again. Okay. I'm just going to get a Q-tip and kind of fix that part right there. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and get the purple one, or the Empire shade. And I'm just going to fill in the center part of my lid right here. This is where our purple color is going to go in. And these, just as I said, will be serving as a base. And it'll just give the shadows something to stick to. And just make them appear much, or give more dimension to the look. Let's say that. Okay. Now, you could go ahead and bring it all the way over. Like, I'm just going to do it very lightly because we will be bringing eyeshadows in this look, so they can complete everything. Now, I'm going to take this brush by Coastal Scents. It is the BR-BS04 brush, and I'm just using it like a kind of like smudging, and I'm just going to be smudging these colors, like just kind of getting rid of the harsh line right here at the top. And I'm just doing that with strokes like that, and I'm also trying to blend it in over to the purple. I'm not covering up completely, but just giving them a smooth transition. Alright, and so right about now, this is what things are looking like, which is good. Okay. So I'm going to take this brush right here, this eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to dip it into the shade number 28 by Morphe brushes. And I'm going to be focusing on putting that, it's a black matte shade, I'm going to put that on top of the black liner. Okay. And I'm just going to push it up some. Okay. And I'm trying to be careful not to go over onto the purple eyeshadow. I'm going to do the same thing right here. Okay. Alright. And then just go ahead. I'm not going to cross and connect them just yet. I'm going to use another brush for that. And so now I'm going to take this angled brush right here. And it's flat, you can see. And I'm just going to dip that in there. And I'm using that because I don't want to get too much into my transition spot yet. So I want to stay in. This allow me to control that I only go right there. And just connect to like so. Like that. And then I'm going to do it right here. And this will again just help me give shape to it. So when I apply my liner, pretty much that's what I'm doing. Is tilting it up some. Okay. So the next shade I'm going to take is the, with this same brush, is the number, or excuse me, it is Black Market. Oops, I don't know how to do that. Okay, let's turn it up. It's this color right here, and this is from the Vice palette, the first Vice palette, and it's called Black Market. And it's just kind of a black, and let me call it maybe velvet. It's not really shimmer, but it's I don't know, satin. Let's call it satin. Okay, and I'm just gonna put that on top of there. And what this does is I'm really focusing on this part right now. It just kind of gave some depth to that. The black was black as it was, but now it just looks like extra dark. Good by me. Alright. So now I'm going to take this large brush, shadow brush, and I'm going to get that same palette, and I'm going to use the palette's namesake, the Vice color. And that's it right there. Just going to dip my brush into there. Excuse me. Tap off the excess, and I'm just going to focus this right on top of where we put that purple liner, the Empire shade. Okay. Like that. A little bit more. And I'm slightly overlapping to the black so that we can get a smooth transition going on. But don't worry, I'm going to go back over the black to make it even better. Okay. Like so. Let's go ahead and put a little bit more right there. Okay. Alright. Now, what I'm going to be doing is taking this blending brush right here, and I'm just going to be smoothing out the edges right here between the two, as well as the outside of it. Alright. And it looks like something like this right now. Alright, next step is going to be to get that transition color, and I'm just going to take the brush that came with it, and I'm going to use this fluffy side right here. The color I'll be using as my transition color today is going to be number 63 by Morphe brushes, and it's just a flesh tone for me. And I'm just going to kind of slightly overlap the black, and see right there, it immediately took off the harsh edge. So I'm going to do like that. And just blend over it. And I'm just using those windshield wiper motions to blend, blend, blend. And it's okay, we will go back over the black with some more, but we just have to get rid of those harsh edges. I'm going to grab that blending brush again and work that in there, because I really wanted to have a nice gradient effect. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get my black again, and I'm only going to dip inside of the Black Market shade from the palette. I'm just going to reapply it right there and right there in the inner corner now, like so. And then I'll go back with the purple, the Vice color, and do the same thing. We'll just smooth them over each other. Just having to make sure everything is okay. Now, for our brow bone or our highlight color, we're going to take the color Echo Beach from the palette, and it's this color right here, right there. Let's see if I can get it to show up a little better. There it is. That color right there. Alright? And I'm just going to use this shader brush right here. Tap off the excess. And I'm going to focus it right here for now. Just right there on the high points. Then I'm going to drag it just a little bit right there. And this just brightens up the whole look, as you can tell. And then I'm going to grab my handy dandy blending brush again, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that over into there if I can find it. This is why I like to be organized with stuff. Okay, there it is. Alright, and I'm just going to blend that out over to the transition so everything is smoothing or going smoothly. Okay. And so right now, this is what everything is looking like. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and be cutting off the camera in a few seconds. And I'm going to be applying my face, doing the eyeliner and the lashes. But the first thing I want to show you, or first I wanted to show you the lashes I'll be using. And I created these lashes right here by stacking 2 sets together. And what I did was stack my Twiggy True or False lashes on top of the E.L.F. natural lashes. They look like this. So these together, right here, this one. Oh, let's try to do it like that. Okay. These right here gave me these lashes right here. And I really like how they look. It's like the perfect combination. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut off a camera and apply my liner and my lashes and my foundation. And then when we come back, we'll finish the rest of the look. I'll see you guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with my NYX setting spray, the matte finish spray. And I use this one because I have oily skin, so I definitely don't want a dewy finish to it, because eventually it will start to warm back up, or it'll give me the right finish to it. So now we're going to go ahead and do the under eye. And I'm going to pick up the Urban Decay Vice palette again. And this again is the original one. And I'm going to take this shade actually right here. And it is called Rapture. And I'm going to be applying that up under the lower lash line. In just one moment. I'm going to use a mirror to do that. Okay. And I'm using this because I just wanted to lighten the look up some, because everything is so heavy on the top. And so this one is actually lighter than the other one. Okay. Like so. Okay, and then I'm going to take this small brush right here, and I'm going to dip it in there again, and I'm going to apply it to right here in the inner corner where the black is. And we're just trying to lighten things up right there. See? Okay. And a little bit more. Under the side right here. And then we'll just take this small brush right here and use it to blend them in together. Okay. And that's just to blend that up into there, like so. Now on my waterline, I applied the Empire shade. And then I also focusing the right along here. And then I came in with the black and applied it, or the zero shade, and applied it on top of it right up under there. Now I'm also going to take that small black, or the angled brush we use for the black, and I'm just going to use whatever leftover products in there and just deepen up the corners over here. Okay, now with that being finished, the only thing left for the eyes is to apply the mascara. Alright, so the last step is our lips. And so first we're going to be applying some of the Maybelline Baby Lips. And the color is Pink Punch. And it looks like this in the package. And this is the shade. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the gloss or chapstick I had on my lips. Okay. And that's that color. Then I'm going to be topping it with Revlon's Lip Balm Stain. And this is in the color Sweetheart. And I love this stuff. Okay. And last, we'll apply Sonia Kashuk's lip gloss. And it is in the color Magical Mulberry. And it looks like this in the package. And the cool thing about this is it has the brush wand. But you have to get all that product off of there, because it has a lot of product when you take it out the tube. And I'm just going to be putting that over the top. I'm going to blend my lips together. Or I'm sorry, rub my lips together to blend the color in. Okay. Alright, you guys, and so this completes our look. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it, thumbs up, and subscribe and share or comment. I really appreciate the support, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next tutorial. Goodbye.